Joe.
Dennis. We're from Prey of Misfortune.
Prey of Misfortune. Mm-hmm. And where do you guys usually play?
Normally we used to play out at what used to be the warehouse.
The warehouse?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I heard that shit got shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like it was pretty much our home base venue. Like we would play there every couple months or whatnot.
So there was a guy that was running around back when I was here. And he pretty much snagged up a bunch of stuff for like Lake Station Eagles. Like all the bands that played there, they were all under this one promoter or some shit. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You guys part of that or?
No. We every once in a while if we get a good show offer from them, we'll do it, but not too often because a lot of times, sometimes those shows just a lot of things don't run right and things go haywire.
Yeah. So I only did one show. It was about 5 years ago, right before I joined the service. We did Grindfuck 06. It was me, the Ankoviaks, and Chris Reeder. I don't know if you guys know who it is. But we did Grindfuck 06, and we did it up at the Hampshire Park Apartments in Hobart, and we rented out their clubhouse. It was pretty good, but it got shut down because it woke the neighbors.
Cops come and pull the plug on you.
Yeah, everybody. I think one band didn't get to play a full set. And that was it. But everybody got their stuff out. It was good. I mean, we had a fully stocked bar. Everybody's having a good time.
That's not too bad.
No, it would. Everybody got their pay. I think overall. Well, I mean, like $200, but I mean, it's not what it was all about. So,
yeah.
It's still better than what the majority of bands get paid nowadays.
Oh yeah, some of these bands don't like some of these shows bands will have to like sell tickets and not even get like a portion of the amount of tickets that they sell.
They're not covering their own expenditures.
They end up putting in all this work to play the show and don't even get a cut. And it's not always about the money, but like, you know, if you're a band trying to do everything on your own, it's always a plus to make some money because, I mean, you need money to, you know, replace broken equipment or, you know, to have the upkeep going. And
we didn't charge anybody any, like, concession fees or anything like that. So everybody got all their merch. I think Funeral Fuck Toy played for us for, like, 2 cases of beer and, like, a place to crash. It was a good show.
Yeah, you do get a lot of bands that float around that are cool like that. Like, oh yeah, just hook us up with a couple cases of beer and
somewhere to sleep for the
night. Somewhere to crash.
That's almost along the lines of what we ask. Be like, just give us free drinks for a while and we'll play.
All right. Well, gotta give a shout out to our sponsors. So, L&J Graphics. Check them out. They're up on Facebook. You can connect to them through my Twitter page or my Facebook page. You guys got a Twitter or anything you guys want to do before we like officially start the show? It's not really started.
We run through our Facebook page, facebook.com/PreyMisfortune and ReverbNation.com/PreyMisfortune. People can download our music. We have our whole first album for free on there and stuff. So,
you guys anything up on iTunes?
No, not yet. We're in the middle of writing a bunch of new material and hopefully gear up for another record. And when we get that stuff prepared, we're gonna definitely put that up on iTunes.
You guys got like merch for sale?
No, not right now.
Not right now.
We're making plans for it, but it's slowly coming together.
Yeah.
So, yep. So we're gonna kick off the show then, and that's it. That's a promo piece, motherfuckers. So, I don't know. I got a couple suggestions that we're gonna fucking just sit and chill about. Is like this marijuana legalization shit that's going on.
I'm all for it.
You're all for that shit? I lived in Colorado and they were all about it. Like you just walk around with like a quarter on you for fucking.
Yeah, it's
no shit.
Completely legal out there now.
Especially with like Michigan and Illinois both going for medicinal. I think Indiana will just straight legalize so we can cash in off both those states.
Yeah, they fucking And I don't know. Being in the military, they were like, I don't care if you got a medical marijuana card or not, you still getting fucking fucked up. You can't smoke pot. It's like, it's just ridiculous. Like, if it's legal in the state you're fucking sitting in, you know, why not? Why wouldn't the federal government fucking...
They could cash in on it. I mean, you know, if we're having all this economic crisis and everything, and
Well,
it's like that's one thing that could definitely help.
Well, what I heard was they're not gonna fucking tax that shit. What they're, you know, they can't tax it because it grows wild.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a motherfucker just throws his fucking stems and seeds out the back door, and he just started a pot farm. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna be good pot, but you know, you get some ditch weed out of it. Fucking, this shit's ridiculous. Why they won't, you know, just the federal government. I mean, it's just prohibition. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They can't fucking tax it. That's why they fucking made so many laws. Like I can make booze in my freaking back room, but I can't sell it to nobody. And we just get sloshed on.
It's right along the same lines as moonshine. They just want to tax and control as much as they can.
Well, with the moonshine, like making like homemade wine's one thing, but making moonshine, that shit fucking, like if you make it wrong or you don't fucking cut it right, I mean, somebody's gonna go blind. You know what I'm drinking? Like straight ether.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit of chemistry, but it's not. It's like basic knowledge, basic science.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. With this fucking weed shit, you can't really fucking do anything. I mean, the government's not gonna do anything.
That's true.
They're gonna try and fucking sit on that shit. I mean, I think this comedian, fucking Joe Rogan said it best. He was like, "There's a black guy in the White House, and weed still isn't legal." And he thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a joke, but I mean, it rings true as fucking. Just these motherfuckers want to tax shit that they can't tax. I mean, it's a natural plant.
Yeah.
We can't even import hemp. I mean, or grow hemp. We have to import hemp from like Canada and shit. So like, if I want some fucking, you know, grungy fucking hippie shoes or something, you know, fucking, I gotta order that shit from fucking Canada, and they can tax it then. So it's cool then. You know, that's bullshit.
That's a thing, like, you know, they don't, like, you know, they could take full advantage of all the other resources that you could get from it. Yeah, like with hemp, and, I mean, you can make paper, clothes,
everything.
Yeah.
You can make, I mean, well, they pushed for it. Who was it? Was it Andrew Jackson? I think it was Andrew Jackson. Don't quote me on that stupid shit. But fucking Andrew Jackson, fucking, I think he had like a hemp farm or some shit, making like clothes and paper.
George Washington's wife grew it.
Well, they also used to like to fuck their slaves too. So I mean, I'm just trying to keep that shit on a hush. No, don't teach that shit in civics class in school. You know, fucking, they used to smoke up. No, they're the founding fathers. You can't talk like that about fucking the founding fathers.
They did.
Bullshit. Those motherfuckers are high as a motherfucker.
And during that period of time, I don't blame any of them.
Like you think anybody just sitting around sober was just like paying their taxes? No, somebody got high or drunk, making their own shine. It's like, you know what? Fuck these idiots. I ain't fucking living under somebody on another side of the fucking planet.
You kind of had to be high to think you could take on Great Britain and win.
Exactly, right? These motherfuckers are. They were fucking stoned.
It worked though,
right?
Well, because they were fucking high. They were like, yeah. They got all ingenuitive, man. Why not make a bong out of like an apple, grapefruit? You just give them some random objects. Hey, man, make a bong. Got it.
I got this.
Yeah. Dude, we need tinfoil. That's all we need. We got this. You know what I mean?
They get all MacGyver on everyone's asses.
And that's how the fuck we'd be fucking great. Just fucking get high and fucking chill out. Man. Definitely for sure. They should legalize the fuck out of that shit. And another thing, I mean, it calms people down.
Yeah.
I mean, like there wouldn't be so much fucking war. There wouldn't be so much fucking bullshit going on, especially in our like everyday society. People could just like chill out because ain't nobody ever fucking get high and then go do some like people do stupid shit like get high, go drive around, get a car wreck. But ain't nobody get high and be like, yeah, it's a good idea to just like beat my wife.
Yeah.
You know, and it would have been like got high and just said, you know what, I'm gonna go shake a baby. Sober people do that shit.
Yeah.
Drunk people, but ain't nobody fucking doing that fucking retarded shit.
I heard a morning radio host say something about potheads aren't motivated to be violent. if anything, because they're not even motivated to get their hands out of the bag of Doritos or get off the couch. They're just too busy chilling.
It's a joke, but still, I mean, it's funny. I mean, why not let people smoke weed? Why not? Then we get to smoke tobacco, and it's fucking, it's way worse for us. With the shit they add in it, they fucking, they got this, like, new stuff. Have you seen these fucking, like, Steven Dorff walking around with their fucking, like,
The
blue
electronic,
yeah. The fucking cigarette and tobacco companies own those motherfuckers.
Mhm.
They profit off them. It's just another way to sell their fucking product.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not smoke weed? I mean, I'm sure, all these cigarette, Camel, Marlboro. If you're watching this, motherfuckers, you can make money off a pot. Fucking retards. Fucking lobby for that.
Pretty sure the NSA's on lockdown somewhere with it. Big Brother's always watching.
He's watching, right? Yeah, they are. They're watching. As soon as we said fucking people's names, founding fathers, rape, blowing stuff up, bonds. Fuck you with this NSA shit. These fucking idiots, man. This NSA shit's fucking dumb, dude. I'm waiting for one day I'm gonna do a show and I'm just gonna kick the fucking door in here and live stream to the fucking internet now, motherfucker. Fucking
See a whole entourage of black vehicles outside. What the hell's going on here?
I used to see that shit all over the place. Fucking I lived on Fort Sill, and they fucking like they're not even inconspicuous. They were driving around in white SUVs, and like they're unmarked, nothing. But ain't nobody else on post allowed to drive around with windows that dark, and ain't none anybody with that many cars in a row gonna have that dark windows parked on the side of a street. 6 cars fucking just chilling out in front of somebody's house. Next thing you know, your fucking neighbor's got like SWAT teams. Like, wait, you didn't see that fucking coming? Like, what'd you do? I could have told you early this morning before you got fucking thrown in jail. Hey, cops are outside your house.
We're just sitting right around the corner.
Just waiting for you to get back from PT. Just fucking as soon as you roll up, beat your ass. You should have saw him leaving. Some people just don't like that, I guess. Fucking. This is NSA shit. It's fucking ridiculous. You're fucking watching everything, every single text message you send out, every single phone call you make. Was there nothing about pot and bombs, backpacks, pressure cookers? Is it pressure cookers? Watch. Now I'm on the watch.
Now you're on the watch.
Now I'm on the watch. Boston bombing.
Marathon.
I always freak out because the singer of my other band, he almost looks identical to the survivor from the Boston bombing.
Yeah.
So like, we'll make jokes all the time, like we'll call him a terrorist fuck and all this, but I'm like, if I send that in a text message and the FBI or like NSA shows up at his house, I'm gonna be like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, he turns his hat backwards and you get a side profile. It's just like a dude.
It's ridiculous.
That's fucking awesome. They just everything. They wanted to control everything. That's what I think. I mean, everybody's afraid of what they don't know. So, I mean, the unknown is always scary as fucking thing. So they're gonna try and control that shit. They're gonna try and control the internet, but like they even shut down internet too. Like, what the fuck is that? Internet's imaginary space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you already control like real space. Why the fuck would you want to fucking control fucking imagination land? I mean, what the fuck is that?
The thing that I think is hilarious is that that group Anonymous, I think it is.
Yeah.
Of all the hackers and stuff that just pretty much do whatever the fuck they want.
Those guys, man, they post videos on YouTube like on the regular, and a lot of their stuff like I could see the point in it, but like releasing like feds names, I mean that's kind of dangerous because you don't know if those motherfuckers are undercover.
That's true.
And like if they're undercover for like a legit reason, you just put them in danger.
Yeah.
Like I could see that. I could see them trying to stop it for that reason. But they're just like oh, you hacked a federal database. Well, federal information is public information.
Yeah.
You work for us, motherfuckers.
That's
so
true.
why the fuck wouldn't, why shouldn't we have access to that? They're just going to pull up fucking like, well, this is why they fucking executive orders and Jade or Hoover. And that motherfucker used to run around in fucking lingerie, so fuck him. Fucking dude. He's going to fucking run around in fucking lingerie and then be like, oh, bad people.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like, I don't give a shit what you do in your house, but, don't be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It is kind of scary, like, because it seems like every so many months something new will come up and they'll be trying to strip away another right, and it's like, it's like we're starting to become like how you see like in the sci-fi movies, police stated, and
fucking, Well, they started talking about like that thought crime shit. Mm-hmm. That's what part of the Google database is, I guess. Mm-hmm. There's this like conspiracy theorist guy, Alex Jones. He's all over. I don't know. He's all over the news down in Oklahoma. I mean, that's close to where I was close to Texas. I found out about this guy. I was watching him for a while, and like he's going on and on and on, and it's like all he really is pushing for like libertarianism is a little crazy, but in my mind, not for real. Fuck you guys, fucking just. The shit he talks about, like, I don't think the government has that much control, but they're trying to get that much control, is what I think. Mm-hmm. They want, like, Google so that basically, like, if you're curious about fucking fertilizer, no matter the use, they're gonna come fucking ask you questions. Yeah. Because they have access to all that information for no fucking reason. So, it's just ridiculous.
It's just kind of one of those situations where they have eyes everywhere, and there's still nothing we can really do about it except kind of suck it up, take one on the chin, and
see. I don't know. They talked about starting to put like cameras and shit and light posts. Like, well, they have them in Chicago where they have like the little police box that spins and it looks around and shit. And I guess they got like supersonic mics or some shit where they can like parabolic mics.
Yeah,
I think they're called. Where they can like hear in on people and they can hear through windows, and that's kind of an invasion of privacy.
That's definitely,
I mean, nobody's out on the street plotting to blow something up in their car in the ghetto in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was like, what are you? I mean, goes back. What are you trying to catch a fucking pot dealer? Pot dealers would go out of fucking business if everybody knew how to fucking grow pot. Yeah. The same thing with like beer makers. I mean, if everybody just knew how to do it, why fuck not?
Yeah, if everyone knew how to do it right.
Well, I mean that even goes the same way as like social medias and shit. Like this. Like normally to broadcast out on the internet and shit. I mean, even in the early '90s, you had to be like affiliated with somebody. And I just said one day, hey, you know what? That looks like the thing for fucking me. So I'm gonna go do that. Yeah. And now I'm doing it. But back in the day, you had to have like journalism fucking school, and you had to be in a major network. Yeah. And now you just fucking do it because everybody fucking knows how to do it. All the information is free now. The same thing goes with like growing your own pot or making booze. You can Google search any of that shit. I mean, you might get swatted by the fucking FBI.
Anarchist cookbook. There goes the knock at the door.
See, I think they pulled that shit off the fucking watch list. But Catcher in the Rye was on a fucking, like... They weren't banned. Like, the Anarchist cookbook is banned. But, like, books like that, they're on, like, highly... I don't know what's fucking... Hey, somebody fucking tweet that shit. Yeah, fucking... It was on a list. Like, they quit letting people read it at school and shit. Because fucking one retard said he read it and wanted to kill, like, John Lennon. And then he did kill John. But, shit happens. Fuck that. People get killed every day.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can die right now. Whole roof could cave in. It's falling down right now. We're all dead. It's cool.
It always takes one extremist to ruin something for everybody.
This is true. They don't. I mean, that goes the same thing with religion. You get these fundamentalists. Westboro Baptist Church making all Christians look like fucking chip bags. Muslim Brotherhood making fucking Muslims look like ass bags. Fucking, I don't even know about the Jews. I didn't do my research. I just made a blanket statement. You fucking garbage. Oh shit. But they just, man, I don't know. There is. You're right. There's an extremist on one end or the other, like drugs, fucking alcohol, anything. You know, somebody sells a bad batch of fucking moonshine, fucks it up for everybody. Anybody that drinks moonshine now, you know, stereotypically, you're gonna go blind. I guess that would work with like masturbation too. I mean, like one guy jacks off, goes blind. Everybody who jacks off is going blind. Nobody's going fucking blind. Fucking retards. Again, ain't nobody got hair on their palms. I got hair on my hand. It's on the other fucking side.
It's close enough to your palm.
See what happens. Next thing you know, wearing glasses and running around. I'll wear glasses.
Running into walls and shit.
Fucking just trying to get my own dick in my hand. Can't find it. I'd go blind for masturbation. I'll tell you what. I would. You know what? Robot fuck dolls. That's what we need. I wouldn't have to masturbate.
They have those in Japan.
They do, but they also have those ones. I saw it on the Science Channel, and they had this one, and they said that the robot was like comparable to somebody with like severe autism. Like it was like responding and talking back, but like no real emotion. So look, somebody with like autism talking to me. And I mean, it was this dude who made a copy of himself. I don't know if he was fucking it, but you know, regardless, it's a fucking, I guess, robot fuck doll. He's just fucking himself all day. I'll stick with masturbation before I fuck a doll of myself.
Which leads us into Terminator.
Right?
Fucking angry sex dolls everywhere.
Just red eyes, just fucking shit up.
It's the last time you fucked me.
Rips your dick off, throws it out the window. Fucking jumps from your floor out through your roof and just takes off, go rip off more dicks. The fuck, man? That's a good mental picture. I hope that sticks with all of you forever. Don't ever fuck your robot fuck doll when it says no. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, man. That conversation's it won't sideways fast.
Yeah, that'll happen.
My dog's trying to get quickly. You stuck back there, dummy. You should have went in that room. Ain't no door handle. Fucking stupid dog. The dog it's a mutt, but it's smart in general. Fucking closed door. It's even got like a little chew toy on the end. Mm-hmm. You can pull it and come out.
Oh.
Yep.
You spoke too quick. It's figuring it out.
Dog. Anybody involved with Peter right now is like, these assholes laughing at your dog. The dog was so fucking smart, didn't come fucking save it. It's in a room. You're gonna fucking die. My dog's the retard of the dog community. God damn it. Fucking. Oh, almost.
No cigar.
We're just on TV, just
watching the dog.
Waiting for the dog like it's Jaws.
I think we're gonna need a big boat.
No. Man.
Maybe.
No.
Got it open.
Just gonna
stare at the crack.
20 minutes of the video, we're just staring at the door.
We're already a half hour in. It's pretty good. Usually.
No. It's trapped. Dog's probably thinking, damn it.
This goes out to all you hippies and PETA. Dog ain't trapped. Dog can get itself up. They open the door.
Yep.
I watched it.
It is. We're watching.
Fucking, What were we talking about? I don't think there was a point to that at all.
I got along the lines of don't fuck your fuck doll. That says no.
Yeah.
Don't fuck your robot fuck doll when it says no, or it will rip off your dick. Man, you guys seen these fucking fleshlights? Speaking of robot fuck dolls, it's not a full robot, but it's a pussy inside of like a Maglite container, and you just fuck the shit out of this thing. No fucking, and then like you can customize the vaginas and all sorts of shit.
Oh,
I'm not joking.
that's
I'm not.
We'll have to get Tim one.
I say this is
if
like
Kim sees this, you're fucked.
it is literally masturbatory heaven. And this isn't a sponsor. It's fucking. It's wild. Fucking hair on my face. It's the only thing I don't like about my dog. This poor chow, just fucking.
Well, whoever came up with the idea is probably making millions off of it.
Fucking a flashlight. Like you walk around with a flashlight in the dark like this. I mean, why not just turn it around? You know, go knuckles up and fuck that motherfucker. Shit is fucking.
The things science comes up with.
Right?
And it usually involves us blowing shit up or fucking it.
Yeah.
90%, you know.
Well, that's probably like 95% of most guys' lives anyway. So
That was the
you blow shit
internet.
up in
Connect
sex.
with people so you can fuck them. You know. Watch TV so you can watch people fucking. Couches need a place to fuck someone. I didn't fucking.
Good. 'Cause I'd be like standing the rest of the time.
The internet definitely made its boom with the porn industry, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Probably wouldn't be as popular if the porn industry wasn't around.
yeah. I went out to Michigan City the other day to go fucking check out one of my. I work at a JJ's Pizza Shack, and I drove by and there used to be this porn store up on Route 20, and I go there, it fuckers closed down. I'm like, that's the fucking internet. That's what I thought right there. And fucking porn's free.
Yeah.
Porn is fucking free. There's so many sites where you just watch chicks just diddle themselves for fucking free on their webcam live. What the fuck am I gonna go buy DVDs for? You know, fucking just save that. Like I might spank bank right there. Man, I ain't paying $40 for a DVD. Costs you $10 to make. Internet service provider. Fucking $30. $30 for good bandwidth. Why? Now they do have this actually. I looked into it. It's like this thing you hook. It's a fleshlight, but it hooks your fucking computer, right? But it's got like these wavy things in it or whatever. So you stick this thing on your dick, and you're watching fucking online video, and it's like somebody's fucking you while you're fucking watching this thing. So you're just like sitting there with, you know, your cock in this machine, and then fucking just you got it on there, and man, this is.
So you know that always sounds like a good idea until the machine goes wrong.
Yeah, fucking your transformer gets hit by lightning,
Right.
and fucking
Fry your dick off.
instead of just, you know, fucking blowing a load in it, it sucks your testicles through your peep hole.
See, exactly. You
Gotta
be careful with that shit.
Can't be fucking technology. It'll fuck you up. Jump through your roof. Rip your dick off.
Back to the Terminator again.
Terminator sex dolls.
Be safe. Toilet paper tube, plastic bag, stick it between some couch cushions. Fuck your couch. It's safe. It's fucking safe. Your couch will not eat your dick. You gotta get off this conversation.
This could
Now
be
I'm thinking about fucking my couch. It's that red velvety faux velvet shit. I gotta grab some more cigarettes. You want a beer?
Sure. I'm alright, dude.
Nah, fucking, shit. Back, what was the original conversation? Talking about weed? Legalizing weed?
Legalizing weed.
We legalize weed. None of this is edited, so, like, me getting up and going to get a beer, They just watch you guys sit here. Me go get beer.
Thanks, man.
Fuck you guys. You're watching. It's free. I don't want to argue. Fucking, there's no reason, really, to, not even to tax it. Just, like, if you can grow it, if you can have it in your fucking backyard, why the fuck not? I mean, you don't have to get anything illegal to grow it. I mean, you could just kind of just toss it out the back window. Fucking be like, oh, grow, fucking
You know how to grow plants, and then you're set.
See, I don't. That's why this shit's fucking plastic. See? Don't worry about me growing weed. I can't keep real plants around. I go fucking keep weed. Ridiculous. But I honestly think that's what it is. Fucking, just them not being able to get money off it. The government wants money. They're fucking broke. They talked about twice since I was in the military. Twice about not paying us. Just not paying us. Like, how the fuck can you just not pay fucking people that have to die for you? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Twice. And we got told, like, the first time, they were like, you will fucking show up to fucking work. Like, oh. Like, you be AWOL, you could go to jail. No. Because the motherfucker coming to arrest me is an MP, and he probably ain't show up to work neither. So fuck him. Fuck him, fuck you. I ain't coming to work. And 2 days before payday. Oh, we got paid. Which really doesn't have anything to do with weed, except for the government's fucking broke. They're kicking motherfuckers out of the army. They're cutting back DOD civilians like crazy because they're fucking just dead fucking broke. And the last thing we need to be worried about is if motherfuckers are smoking weed. And it's their lab. They're piss testing everybody like constant. Like I was on a piss test roll call like 3 times. Three consecutive weeks to try to catch me fucking smoking pot. Are you fucking serious? Nobody was gonna fucking.
That's just them wasting their money there too. I mean,
Yeah, they don't have the money. They don't have the money to be doing that
Yeah.
to begin with. But to try to enforce something as minuscule as weed, oh, it's a gateway drug. It has no medicinal purpose. Yes, it does. It helps fucking people with cancer. It is shown for what was it?
glaucoma.
Well, not just like the old ones like glaucoma, cancer, fucking people with chronic nerve pain, like severe nerve damage. And there's a lot of like soldiers and shit with like severe nerve damage, and it cuts off those pain receptors. It makes them calm down. They're not fucking. It helps with PTSD now. They've shown if you eat it, if you eat it as an edible, because it's more hallucinogenic that way, and it helps. It can, in the right setting, it can help them like combat their fears. I guess from the research that I've seen. So I mean, like, wouldn't that be a good thing?
Oh yeah.
The federal government did the study, but they're still saying no medical value to it. It's like, you're ridiculous. Fucking why would you do a study, get positive results that don't agree with you, and then say, that's fucking stupid. It's just them trying to undermine anything that people are trying to do for easy, really, because they can't put a price tag on it, and it's a for-profit business, like literally, the government is for-profit. They're not doing shit for free, for anybody. Somebody's getting money somewhere. That's my take on it. So, how about you? Since I just talked for like 5 minutes straight, fucking asshole. I gotta guess.
Well, it's like you said. They've got all this research that says it's good for medical reasons, and then they're going against it, and it goes back to the idea that since they can't control it, they're going to be completely against anything that they can't control, and
this is true.
I've never known any people to go crazy and do something fucked up and bad from smoking weed.
No, especially not weed.
Yeah.
Like tweakers. Yeah, I can see a tweaker doing some crazy shit, or crackhead. They might break into your house to rob you so they can get some money.
Yeah.
Fine. But a pothead, I've never heard of a pothead being said. A pothead didn't go to Miami, get high, and then fucking eat some dude's face. Like, fucking make bath salts illegal, you idiots. Fucking potheads don't do that shit. What the fuck, man? If you can't tell, I'm pro pot. But, I don't smoke pot myself. But I have. It's an enjoyable experience. Makes me sleepy, hungry, and not motivated at all. Especially not motivated to, do anything fucking crazy. Especially drive. I ain't gonna get high and go drive because I just want to lay on my couch and eat fucking Funyuns. That's all I want for.
As a musician, it makes me creative. I mean,
see, if I was high right now, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Yeah, that's cool, man. Alright, you guys know where the door is. I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm more worried about people like hopped up on crack or coke or all these other crazy synthetic chemical based drugs more than anyone that's smoking weed.
Well, there's like some like I could even see like eating mushrooms, eating something like psilocybin mushrooms, maybe not acid. I mean, I think acid's a bit heavy, but there's also natural chemicals like DMT, which is your body fucking makes it, but it's illegal. So all of us are walking around illegal as fuck right now. And you're like, how can you fucking enforce it? They can't test for it without doing like a spinal tap. But even if they do a spinal tap, if you're in like a high stress situation or like a near death experience, and they test you right after, you just tested positive for fucking DMT.
Yeah.
So how the fuck can they make that illegal? Because it makes you fucking trip. Because it makes you fucking insightful and see shit and makes all the room funny colors. Really? It's like, no, we can't have that shit. Fucking funny color rooms. That's not the way to go for America. Fucking, no, your brain can make it, but you gotta be dying. Fucking, that's stupid as fuck. But these other chemicals like bath salts, like they don't even classify it as a drug, only because they put "do not eat" on the wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have to, certify anything as FDA approved or anything like that because it says on the wrapper, "Don't eat this." But it's sold in like head shops and smoke shops. What do you think they're doing with it?
Yeah.
Are you really gonna fucking think that somebody's just fucking like kicking back, taking a bath in that shit?
Yeah, that and the like that synthetic marijuana that's like more or less like incense. Yeah, spice stuff.
See, I could see that. That synthetic shit, no. They got all up in arms about like salvia. Like I tried salvia. I tried fucking hard for like 30 seconds. I was like, oh, cool. I thought I was in water. It was like, it was a good minute, and I did not expect it. But I had a buddy try it, and we were all sitting around smoking. I tried it, and I was like, cool, but I was all expecting because I was told, hey, you're gonna trip like really hard for like a minute. You'd be all right. All right. I tried it, and I had a good time. Passed it over to my buddy, and he fucking took it and was like, fucking freaked. Fucking just like, what the fuck? And he was just like, never again. I mean, that's how you try it. Like, natural fucking drugs. People have been taking this shit since the fucking, like, dawn of man. Ever since somebody found out that if you fucking put shit in a sack and fucking huff the fumes, you fucking get high. Or you eat this certain colored mushroom, and it makes you, like the Vikings, it makes you a better warrior. Or it makes you fucking high, and you see the gods, and you have a good time. People get high for fucking ever.
Someone came up with the idea to lick the hypnotoad.
Yeah. I don't know which toad it is, but I'm positive it's not the one around here. Because my dog tried to eat a toad around here, and fucking she was fucking foaming at the mouth, yelping, running around, acting like it ate fucking like some bad sushi or something. I was like, no, it's not toads in portage. Note to self: do not lick those. The thing that humans have been using natural substances that are found in nature to get fucking high or fucking kill each other. This goes back to either we're making shit to get high or fucking kill, fuck or kill each other. That comment. I mean, forever. I mean, we don't have anything else to do. We don't have any natural predators. Why not just sit around and fucking smoke a joint, chill the fuck out, drink some beer, drink some moonshine, not worry about the motherfucker next door, fucking, unless he's, he's over there fucking kids or something, and then go do something.
Yeah.
Like, don't smoke weed first, though, because you might not be motivated.
Don't you know that's a gateway drug?
That's a gateway drug. Something. They had to have called it that just because that was the cheapest thing they could fucking find.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hey, what's the cheapest thing we can fucking do? I seen this motherfucker in basic training fucking eat enough aspirin. I thought he was gonna fucking die. They had to take him to go pump his stomach, and he said he got high. Like, he ate enough aspirin to fucking get himself high. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That doesn't even seem possible. I think he was just going to, like, liver failure. But apparently, he came back, he was like, oh, I just had to eat some pills, dude. I gotta get high. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You fucking have lost your mind right now. Like, if you thought it was a good idea, to fucking eat enough pills for them to have to send you to the hospital, aspirin at that point. You were fucked up long before you found drugs. Weed did not get you to this.
Yeah.
Weed was not your gateway, man. There's some people that people stuck up on oxycodone.
Yeah.
And that's terrible. That's terrible to watch somebody fucking spiral through that. It's fucking like. But that's one of them synthetic things. It's not fucking. It's not a handful of mushrooms. Not a joint, paper, and THC. It's crazy. Fucking watching people downward spiral off of fucking synthetic drugs. Yeah. Because it's like. It's not natural, so you're not missing anything. It's not like a supplement or something like that where, it's naturally made where the chemical receptors are going to fucking readily accept shit. Not like THC, psilocybin mushroom, shit like that, where it's already designed in nature and it's designed to unlock shit in your fucking brain.
Yeah. By
nature. Not like fucking oxys and shit like that. Well, oxys is heroin, which is natural too. But, that's all condensed. That's like pharmaceutical grade shit. Yeah. It's science that took something natural and just said, let's put this much shit in this much space and put it in someone and see what the fuck happens. That's what I think. Natural shit, I'm all for that. But shit like bath salts, the fuck is bath salts? They have all these different types. They all got different shit in them. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is this nonsense?
Save your money and buy the real drugs.
Stay off drugs, kids. Stay the fuck off drugs. Pot is a gateway to being calm. Man, dude.
It's like they even started. The big crusade against pot. That's something that never really got big until like the 20s and 30s, like when they started making like the propaganda films like Reefer Madness.
Yeah. Fuck it. What is that?
That was one of the most bullshit portrayals of people smoking weed I have ever seen.
Have you seen some of this crazy shit? Like, they put a stop to some drug use because they thought that black dudes. This is back like before like the whole segregation and equal rights. But these motherfuckers that black dudes would get high, and they would just run amok fucking white women. That's what they fucking thought. And I'm like, they pushed out that propaganda, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who would be that dumb to believe that stupid shit. Apparently, the fucking American people. You know, anything on TV or the radio has got to be true. You know, fucking.
I blame it on bored housewives.
They just want that Mandingo party. Whatever they gotta do. Wait. Look, if you think the pot's gonna make your woman leave you for some big black dick, it's not drugs.
It's not the drugs, it's your woman's a whore.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say there. Wow.
And it's not our fault either.
And Joe puts out what we're all thinking. Your old lady's crafty whore. Jesus. Don't talk to my viewers like that. Calling their old ladies whores.
They might be. You never
A
know.
couple of them are.
I was going to say, they could give me a call anytime. No, we already get our fair share of psychos and whores and all that.
As like a band, or just running into crazies, or
Just running into crazies.
Yeah, just running into crazies in general.
crazies. They make life interesting, you know. But then again, hey, crazies. If you haven't fucked crazies, you know, guys that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So you fuck a crazy bitch, and they are fucking down for everything. And generally, all of them are from my experience.
Yeah.
They're fucking ass to mouth, whatever you fucking want to do.
Whatever
You want to bring in the robot fuck dog? They're down for it, just as long as you call them the next fucking day. And if you don't, you fucking got a pot of boiling rabbits on your stove like Glenn Close and shit. So tell us a story. Tell us a story about one of these crazies. You just leave the names out. Just leave the names out. You can tell the story.
Yeah, there's this. One time we were hanging out at the bar, and bar that we played at a lot, and took this girl up. I mean, she was you know, she's already.
I know the one you're fucking
Took
talking
her up to the green room, did our thing, and then afterwards, I went back downstairs, started doing more shots and everything. Then afterwards, I guess like she took like 5 other dudes up there, and then like later on that night, like she was like calling my phone, and like she would show up to the bar and stalk me, and like I could move out of my seat, like when I'm in a bar sitting down, I like to have like my personal space, and yeah, she'd be like crowding my space, and if I got up and moved, she would be like right there, and if I went and talked to anyone, she'd be giving them the death stare, and it's like, hey, don't be treating people like that.
Guys that act like that get kicked out the fucking bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Girls that act like that.
I mean,
free drinks.
The thing that made this situation even funnier is I was dating that girl's friend at the time. So she was expecting a ride home from me. Well, when she went upstairs with him, I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here before this crazy bitch asks me for a ride home.
yeah, she thought she was going back to my place afterwards, and I was like, oh, ain't nobody got time for that.
And the funniest part was he was hiding in the bar to get away from her.
He
was hiding.
I was hiding in plain sight, which is the funny thing.
And one of our
In plain sight.
Yeah, and one of our buddies decided to be a son of a bitch and be like calling him out, like pretty much pointing out exactly where he was to her.
And she was that oblivious to it. Just insanity.
It was great. It was hilarious.
Nah, I've never had anybody that crazy chasing me around. Ever. I feel for you. I thought crazy was, you know, showed up at your barracks room, just like banging on the door, let me in.
No, I think everyone's had their fair amount of crazy. At least I know I have.
I don't know. I know a couple guys. My brother has, but he's one of them doctor types. He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's respectable. he doesn't do podcasts in a trailer. He's got a real job. This motherfucker though. I don't think he's had his fair share of crazy. I think he's had his fair share of like bitch, but not crazy. Crazy, I think that's a special breed that comes along every once in a while, just to let you know. Be careful. Yeah, you fuck. Yeah, it'd be more along those lines. Not be careful. Fuck up. You did not choose wisely.
I did not.
Kind of like the last girl I dated. She was a whole box of crazy too.
God.
She'd always want like we'd go out. She'd get drunk, then start acting hostile, and it's like okay, we go back to her place or my place, have the makeup sex. Then she'd like get crazy again, and it's like, what the hell? And finally, I was like, you know what? I've had enough of this. Yeah, blew up my phone for weeks. Then finally, I was like, I think I'm gonna get a restraining order if you don't leave me alone.
The worst it got for me was I went out to karaoke at one of the bars I normally go to on a Monday night. And, like, it was right after she pissed me off. We got in this big-ass fight. And she shows up at the bar and, like, refuses to leave. Like, I'm texting her. I'm like, just go home. We can talk about this at, like, a different time. She's like, I'm not leaving until I talk to you.
That's where I met you. Leroy's?
No. Well, yeah, I go to Leroy's on some nights. But this one was at Quaker State. But, yeah, like, it got to the point where, like, she was acting so fucking crazy. I gave my keys to one of my buddies, had him drive my car to the front of the building. I hopped in and fucking hauled ass out of there. Then she shows up at my house.
Oh, no, that's always the worst.
So that's when I had to call the cops. Crazy ass bitch.
I've never had to go.
See,
I tell you.
See, you don't know
I
shit,
haven't.
son.
I haven't.
You don't know shit.
I've had stalkers. I've had motherfuckers show up at work, but never. I've never had to call the cops. I always diffuse the situation tactfully.
I tried.
I
tried, but some bitches are just 3 shades past crazy.
Yeah, that's okay. I retract my statement. I haven't had true crazy yet.
Be happy.
Oh, I am. I'm happy. I'm all aglow right now. Just fucking, wow. Thought I had it rough.
Back when I was in high school, there was a girl who would stalk me, and a mutual friend of ours told me, like, the last day of senior year when everyone's cleaning out their lockers, she opened up her door. She had all these pictures of me. How she got all these pictures of me, I have no clue.
Like secret spy pictures?
Yeah, like random pictures of me, like, hanging out with my friends and stuff. And, I mean, I could see if there were pictures from, like, when we were playing shows, but, like, casual pictures, like...
Like you're ordering a cheeseburger?
Yeah,
and it's like... It's a picture from outside.
And I guess, like, whenever we weren't in school, she would show up at my house and sit underneath the tree in front of the house just to see if I would come out. Yeah.
All right, you win, dude.
All
Fuck
right.
it. You win.
Yeah, you
You take the fucking.
I'm glad I was not home most of the time, but because if I would have ever ran into her outside my house, I would probably flipped out.
That's some padded room crazy shit right there.
Yeah.
That's
like, do you want to end up in a straitjacket?
Yeah, that's.
I'm pretty sure she did end up in a straitjacket at some point in time.
I'm pretty sure we've all had friends that belong in straitjackets at one point in time or another.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a handful. There's a handful of people I know. Probably shouldn't be walking the streets, going to local bars, and hanging out with people.
Very, very true.
There's about 3 bars within 10-minute driving distance. Probably ran into.
Leroy's.
Yeah, fucking Leroy's, Pepe's. What's the other one he goes to?
Sportsman's?
I think so. I think it's Sportsman's Lounge.
Yeah.
And the Westchester. So yeah, just anywhere Billy does his karaoke.
Yeah,
just get a. Yeah, he might be running around in there somewhere, hanging on people.
Yeah.
getting kicked out, and then his wife shows up. This is a true story. His wife shows up, fucking, and I drove to the Westchester.
Yeah.
Just chilling out. We went to go watch Billy do his thing and we'll watch some karaoke. His wife shows up, fucking drug his ass out of the bar, screaming at him, fucking in the parking lot. She gets in the car, and they're both off kilter, and they're yelling at each other. He grabs the steering wheel, she guns it. Fucking, he just holds on all the way up over the tracks.
Oh, man.
Just booking it. And I guess she stopped there at the stoplight, and he got in, and they never came back. They haven't talked to me since either. Like, apparently, I'm a bad influence. I need to get a real job. I need to quit being a bum. Yeah, and I'm a bad influence. That's 4 things, right? I am the worst influence, I guess. I'm not really. I mean, like, God damn it! Fuck you, bitch.
That's like our early guitar player Tim. He always, whenever we go out, he's the guy that if we all go out together, he'll start partying his ass off. Who does he blame? He always blames me.
Yeah, that's always.
Well, everybody's got that one friend who doesn't want to take accountability for the fact that they want to fucking party or they want to chill. You know, they want to do something, but they have somebody to answer to. It's always my buddy's fault. It's never. Nah, it's what I wanted to do, and I had the opportunity. I don't use that excuse ever. Anything I ever did or ever been accused of, I fucking did it, and I did it on fucking purpose. Yeah. If I got too drunk, hit on an ugly girl, I did that shit on purpose. I was trying to do it. If I got too drunk, fucking drove home and got up the next morning, God damn it, shouldn't have drove home. Well, I wanted to drive. Apparently, it just took away my inhibition to. Not my,
Think logically.
Yeah, I thought it through. I'll drive slow. I'll make sure I use my blinker. I stay in the right lane, so I'm driving in the slow lane. I'll be good. The rest of it, swerving. That's alcohol, but I at least planned it out. I had the forethought to get up in the morning and say that was a bad idea, and remember my plan. Like, that's still a bad idea. So, there's always that guy, though. And from what I've seen, so I'm only 30, so I haven't seen that much. But from the things that I have seen from different groups of friends or in different groups of people, there's always one guy who does that shit. And I don't think it's intentional. I think he just feels guilty for no fucking reason.
Instead of wanting to own up, he'll want to throw someone under the bus.
Yeah, but there's no reason to really do that because nobody's judging you. Nobody's like, you were drunk last night and you were a fucking dick. And it's never your friends that are like, you're a fucking asshole, fuck you, don't talk to me no more. It's always like Gash or fucking a wife saying that shit to me. Like, fuck you, you're a fucking dick, you're drunk. It's never your friends. It's never. Like, he acts like a fool. My friends act like a fool in the bar. Dude, you got crazy last night. Hey, you want to go out tonight? That's it. But, some of these girlfriends are always going to be like, shaking their finger, locking up the pussy, making them sleep on the couch.
Definitely had our fair share of friends like that.
Your friends are bad influences. This doesn't happen. There's never guys. And that guy friend is, that he's always like, dude, you can't hang out with you anymore because you're not responsible. And you just hear his girlfriend's lips flapping away behind his face. You're a bad influence. You. It's never me. It's never like, I need to learn to control my drink. I need to learn not to yell at my wife when I get home. Maybe you should focus on that, motherfucker, before you start blaming me for you drinking at the bar. That's what we're at a fucking bar for, you idiots.
It's like none of us strapped you down and force fed you the drinks.
Yeah. Would you like a drink? Yeah, and then you offer me one. And then this was a mutual thing. It's like, you know, you're going home with a chick, and then the next morning she wakes up and looks over at you and screams rape. This doesn't work like that. You can't do that shit.
You always have the guy friends, though, that follow their girlfriend to the ends of the earth, even though everyone else thinks it's an idiotic idea.
Especially if the end of the earth is a fucking lava pit, black hole.
Right? And they always lie about it, too. They're always like, no, I'm doing this because I want to. I'm like, really? I'm like...
So it's those pussy whip guys.
Yeah,
Man.
exactly.
It's those pussy
You know,
whip
one of my buddies made the decision that he was going to move down to Indianapolis. And he's trying to tell me the excuse. He's like, oh, I'm going down there for school or this, that, and the other. I'm like, motherfucker, don't lie to me. I'm like, your girlfriend wants to move to Indianapolis. She wants to move down there because she has family down there and she wants to get you away from all of us who are bad influences on you. And then he's calling up here like every other day. I'm like, dude, you got to come down and visit me. I'm like, it's 2.5 hours.
You know people like that, whenever they move away, they always find the same type of friends because it's what they really want to do.
Yeah.
And they like, just because they're not allowed to. Maybe they want to live vicariously through that. And there's no point to, but they're like, the show pussy whip, they think that that's the way to live. Your phone's going.
Yeah. It's probably my singer. I will read out what it says.
Oh.
I will.
It's a special treat, because I wouldn't do that.
Oh, no. I was getting invited to play free poker tonight.
Free poker. Can't beat that.
Can't beat free poker, except you don't win shit!
What's the point of playing fucking poker?
Right?
That's it. That sounds like a pussy move. It's gotta be free. I don't want you guys over here drinking.
Right?
I don't want you over here gambling. Fuck.
It's gotta be free poker.
It's gonna be free. And if you come, you're gonna drink, you're gonna put your own stuff, leave stories about Vegas out. You're gonna talk about that.
Everyone has stories.
Yeah, and it's always that pussy whip, friend. It's like, don't talk about it. Remember, I used to take the girl stuff. It's fucking ridiculous. And I always just want to be like, you used to fuck Nicole and nobody gives a fuck. If your fucking wife can't handle that shit, she needs to learn that your dick was in something before her.
No.
It's like gloves. Every year, you gotta get a new pair of fucking gloves. Gotta get a new girl every once in a while. You're married now. You're not going out looking for new gloves. She needs to chill the fuck out.
Definitely have plenty of friends like that too.
Yeah.
or like when you meet a new girl, and then like she meets, like every once in a while you'll run into the scenario where you meet a new girl and she assumes that every female friend that you have that you've been fucking them before.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's true, but not all the time.
Yeah, that's it. Are you talking like the new girl to the group, or like new girl to like new girlfriend?
New girlfriend.
Okay, because I mean,
yeah, and sometimes there's plenty of times the new girl with the group too.
Yeah.
That
because my experience has always been, if it's a new girl to the group, automatically fucked all my female friends. If it's a girl that was within our group of friends, she knows all everybody's business anyways, you know. So, you know, she knows all about the robot fuck dolls. So it's cool with that, you know. Usually, I don't date within that group because they know that fuck a flashlight. So, you know, so I don't get to date those chicks anyway. So, you know, fucking shit gets. But the new girls always think you're fucking friends, especially if they're.
Yeah. Some of the craziest shit though is like, you get the group of people that they all hang out at the same place, and like they just pass like the girls from guy to guy to guy, and you're just watching this one girl be like, "You are a crazy fucking bitch."
And we had a name for that. In the military, is a twist, because it'd be like some girl that somebody in our platoon would pick up, and she would move from like person to person to person, and people start fighting, in between. Because she's telling everybody's
Yeah,
fucking
she's
shit.
passing everything around.
It's like, what? Fuck? How the fuck did you know I called you an asshole? That fucking bitch.
Right?
It's constant. There's always that chick. Those are whores.
Yeah.
They're whores. They are groups of friends out there. You just need to understand that chick is a hot pocket. Just fucking do your business. Put the bitch down. Move on. Fucking just hot pocket.
Hot pocket.
Just fucking drop that shit like a bad habit. Once everybody's got their turn, time to get off the ride. Fucking move on. Excommunicate that fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I've seen it though where there's one person who won't dump her. Won't stop,
yeah.
just be like, nah. Everybody else was like, yeah. Oh, and Carol's coming out with us tonight. Why'd you invite that bitch?
Right?
Well, we're still friends. No, you're still fucking her.
You gotta get sick and tired of the games everyone plays too. Like the girls that are like, they swear up and down they're your friend, but you're like sitting at home and you're like, that bitch is head over heels for me, and she needs to knock that shit the fuck off.
If they see you hanging out with another chick, they're
Right.
sending you texts the whole time.
They get
Freaking out.
pissy.
You're all
You're
conniving and angry.
yeah.
It's like one of those things.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Why are you talking to her? Be like, because she's fucking cute. Either that or she's a slut. One of the two.
We dealt
Why
with
are
that
we-
Thursday.
Right? Let's not talk about Thursday. I was all kinds of fucking wasted.
Definitely rare.
No, talk about Thursday. You bring it up. Everybody's gonna be fucking curious. So, tell the Thursday story. I gotta fucking piss. So, you listen to fucking Joe talk. I gotta take a fucking.
Pretty much. I don't get to drink too much, but when I do, I go out and I go full board to the wall. And somewhere between when I started drinking and when I stopped remembering things at that point in the night, I was at least like a $75 or $80 bar tab for myself. Getting a lap dance from 3 girls with my arms out yelling, champion. Waking up the next morning with scratches and bruises. Apparently getting elbowed and getting a bloody nose at the bar. All kinds of random shit. I don't know. You fill in the rest of the dark spaces, man.
Let's see. D pants. One of the girls and ripped her panties off.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Next day, how did I get scratch marks and blood on my hat?
This hat. Rare.
It's like, you don't remember anything? No, dude, I don't remember shit. Well, you and the one girl were roughhousing around in the bar, and she was scratching you, you were getting excited, she bopped you in the nose, and you started playing.
Shit fucking happens. Whatever.
Billy called you up to sing a song. Hey, Dennis, give me some napkins. My nose is bleeding.
Apparently, I give no fucks whatsoever when I drink.
No, you were definitely in rare form. That was definitely some Hulk smash mode right there.
It was fun at least.
we all get those times every once in a while.
And I don't know how in the fuck I was not hungover on Friday. That it baffles me.
I missed the whole fucking story.
You did. You missed all the
we
good shit.
We definitely partied our asses off that night.
Yeah, we did.
Fuck. Neither one of us were hungover.
I'm all pissy now, man. It's like, I gotta piss. I gotta go. I hope it was a good story. I don't know what's going on.
We were
now.
talking shit about you the whole time.
That's true. That's right. You just say, this fucking asshole fucking lost his sleeves on his shirt. He's fucking rolling.
It's the dog,
sleeves
man.
are restraining. I don't need arm
Right?
restraints.
It's the dog. The dog ripped off my sleeves.
Get some comments up. Pete would be like, yeah, good, you laughed at me. It's still gonna Let's try to get out again. Yeah, we're talking about you, motherfucker.
That's what happens. We start talking about the dog, and then he starts pulling at the door.
It knows how to open it. I've seen it open it. It's like at least once a day I see
it's
that.
like that
motherfucker.
movie Signs. Whenever we hear the sound, we all look, wait in suspense.
Well, we look. You guys can't see it.
So Nick was supposed to come on today with you guys. I guess he had a tattoo to go do.
All right.
Fucking. He said he was gonna fucking shoot me a text, let me know when he was done, and then he was gonna show up. But I mean, we've been talking for over an hour now. So I mean, we're almost a third of the way through the show. I don't know what else we're gonna fucking talk about. We have to cut this bitch short. Usually we do these in 15-minute segments. But now, since I've been on YouTube long enough now, I can do a full 3-hour episode.
Oh, that's cool.
So I mean, yeah. So usually it's 15-minute segments. I have 9 of them. So now instead of breaks, I have to fill it up with conversation. So fuck you, YouTube.
Pretty sure they're gonna like that one. Like YouTube cares.
They don't care. They're not watching.
People are still typing in the URL to get to it, so
they're just clicking hyperlinks mostly. Most of my views come off of Facebook, so some come off of Twitter. There's a handful that come off of Twitter, or retweets and shit like that. Facebook will get most of them because almost everybody on my Facebook channel will fucking they'll all watch it out over and over. They may not watch this one though because it's fucking gonna be long. It's not 15-minute little segments they can watch. And they can be like, I don't like this segment. There's no commercials, you fucking bastards. So fucking deal with it.
Slide it over, wait for it to buffer.
That's too much time. I would have
Ain't nobody got time for that.
God. I said that shit before. In the Army, we got to do PT tests and shit, right? So we're all out there. We're getting a briefing about it, and they have to brief you on each event before you take the test, so they understand the rules. Nobody fucking knows the rules, anyways. If you're running, you can't carry somebody. If you're running, you can't. If you're doing push-ups, you have to do them correctly, shit like that, right? And we got to the end of the run section, and they're like, you cannot push, pull, or aid in any way another runner, but you can pace them. I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. My CO was cracking. Fuck. I got my own PT test to run. I'm gonna run back and grab you and drag you along with me. I got too much shit to do. I gotta go get some breakfast. I gotta get done with this shit. Right? Eggs and bacon waiting at the house. I can't come back for you. Left behind, man. Fucking leave no man behind my ass. If I got breakfast waiting, ass is getting left. Okay. Feel free to grab another MGD if you want. Or water. Or milk. There's no orange juice left because I drank that shit. So you guys are fucked on orange juice. And then there's... The coffee pot might be up, so if you want some coffee.
I'm good, man. I got my water.
I was sucking at cornhole the other night, man. I was just fucking doing terrible. I
don't even want to talk about I did so bad.
I
was so pissed off.
Now you gotta talk about it.
I did so bad. Oh, man. I did so bad. I went from getting second and first in the 3 tournaments last weekend to not even placing in the top 4 this weekend.
I think the end one I did. I got $5 back, but that was because that other dude.
Yeah, we were pretty drunk at that point.
Yeah, and by the end of that, I was like, oh, fuck it. Well, not used to drinking regular beer because of Oklahoma. They have 3-point beer. Fuck you, Oklahoma. Fuck you and your fucking ass. I'll never come back to that stupid state. They have half-point beer. They were ridiculous. These motherfuckers love their fucking Jesus. I swear to God, and they take it to the fucking extreme when it comes to having fun. Fucking.
My sister lives in Utah. She says it's the same way out there because of the Mormons.
Yeah, fuck, man. I do not know what the fuck booze has to do with being like a Christian, but apparently a lot, or at least half. at least half the alcohol content is. But these motherfuckers, they go to communion. Every Christian and Catholic, they go to fucking communion. Every Sunday they pound a shot. What the fuck? It's not to get drunk. It's not to get drunk. You're getting drunk. You just gave a shot of fucking straight up, hardcore, fortified wine to a 10-year-old. Motherfucker's drunk. I mean, maybe he's got cirrhosis already, though. He's been doing that shit since he was 5. Just fucking, oh yeah, communion times. Pounding shots of fucking wine.
Probably snuck in line several times.
Yeah, I know, right? It was like, make a fucking church bearable. And I apologize if you guys are Christian. No, I don't apologize to you guys if, you get offended by it. But you guys, I don't apologize to the guests.
Yeah, we're sorry if we offend anyone, but
I don't care if they don't like it, fuck them. They don't have to watch. But they're still watching. So, hey, still watch. Hate mail. Hate mail is my favorite thing. Fucking racist. Skinhead. I've never said anything racist. I've never. Because sometimes I'll do a show with that hat on. Like, you're a skinhead. Fuck you. That's all they get replies back. Fuck you. Don't watch then. Fuck you.
Do you get a good amount of hate mail through here?
A bit. Not a lot. I don't want to over-exaggerate. It's a bit, but not a lot.
Yeah. Or
I'll get posts on my feeds. Fucking, you suck. Quit. No. And then, and then that's it. You're just like, just shut down the argument, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, or no, or...
Well,
nobody has anything to say back. And some people do. They'll troll your shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just don't feed into it, they got nowhere to go with it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It always cracks me up, like, especially, like, with the internet, like on YouTube or Facebook. Yeah, you'll see people, and if they get pissed off about something, oh, yeah, they'll state their opinion, but it's like, well, if you don't like it, you could always look the other way, or
close the window.
Yeah, close the window.
But I mean, that's where they go to say, fucking any publicity is good publicity. I mean, even if somebody's saying something negative, they're taking the time out of their day to fucking say something about you, whether it's negative or not. They care enough to pay the fuck attention.
Yeah.
So, fuck them. You watched it. Can't be unseen now.
Our drummer's dad always said that. There's no such thing as bad press.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It really isn't. Because even if you get followed, like online on a social media site, they're still following you. Even if it's just to tell you suck, they're still following you. Like,
yeah.
Why are you wasting? If I suck that bad, why are you taking the time out of your fucking day? You're getting home from school, you little 10-year-old, fucking 15-year-old kid, fucking just to blow up my Twitter or my Facebook to tell me I'm an asshole. Like, you cuss too much. Blah, 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 blah. You took the time to watch 3 hours of fucking video just to tell me, fuck you, I got my fucking hits on fucking YouTube. Fuck you. I bet you sat through the commercials, too. Fucking ass. Sat through the whole T-Mobile commercial right at the beginning. I don't want to miss any of this. I want to tell Mom that he sucks. He's going to open up with something rude like, hey, motherfucker, I know it. True story, man. You guys get hecklers at your show? Fucking, people just show up, pay $7 to get in the door and be assholes? Fucking.
We haven't. We've only been heckled once, and it was long before Joe came into the band. It was when the Warehouse was having their band wars. It was a Battle of the Bands competition, and it was after that got done, because we made second place, and if you made it within the top 3 places, you'd get a paying gig up there. And it was the night that we had our paying gig. We had like 250, 300 people show up, which isn't bad for our first like official gig there, where we have to play like an hour and a half at the end of the night, and we got the usual Freebird heckle, someone screaming Freebird, and I just went up to the mic and I said, well, I've got 2 of them open right here. The third one I can't expose unless I'll get arrested for public indecency. And I was expecting a big backlash from the audience.
Because you won't play Freebird?
Because I just totally just ripped into this guy for heckling us to play Freebird. No, the people loved it. They're like...
just laughing at him.
Yeah.
That's always good. It's just fucking pwn somebody that's making a douchebag of themselves.
Especially being a musician, like, regardless of the size of, you know, the era you play or whatever the hell else, you're always going to have people that are going to talk shit. Like, even if some of your buddies just being assholes.
Oh, yeah.
There's always going to be at least 1 or 2 people that don't like what you do, but, you know, to them, go to hell. To the people that do like your music, cool.
Yeah.
I can't count the amount of shows where I've called out my buddies that are talking shit because I know their voice. You know who your friends are.
Yeah.
And you're just like, shut the fuck up. The last show I played, one of my buddies was like, your guitar sucks. And I looked right at him. I knew who it was. I'm like, why don't you come up here and do it? Here. I took my guitar off. I held it out to him. I'm like, you come play what I just did.
Well, see, comedians and shit, are, you know, it's acceptable. They call somebody out in a crowd and do that shit all the time. You know, they're like telling them to shut the fuck up and shit like that. And if they get too out of control, you know, bouncers throw them out. But sometimes it seems to me like artists like yourselves or people in bands won't do that so often because it seems more like a faux pas to just call somebody out like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it is. I think it'd be a much more enjoyable show. I mean, again, like, when was it? Fucking late 90s? Fred Durst got hit in a fucking junk with a fucking lemon or some shit. That was you?
That was actually me who threw the lemon.
Oh, wow. No, you got to tell this story. Because I've talked about this on an earlier episode about some
Did you
fucking...
really?
Yeah, about some fucking asshole fucking hit this dude because he wanted to talk shit on, like, Chicagoland and fucking just be a faggot. And I'm like, yeah, it's like a social faux pas. I just made that reference before. But no, you got to tell this
Pretty
story.
much
This is good.
What it was is I was around probably 16, so it was around probably 10 years ago, so like 2003, I want to say. And it was Summer Sanitarium Tour, and it was Metallica, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, Deftones, and Mudvayne. And my sister got me a ticket, and me and my sister's friends and a couple of my friends, we all took a limo up to, what was it, Hawthorne Racetrack out in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And so we go through, you know, the first, I think 1 or 2 bands. I think Limp Bizkit was like second to last. So they were right before Metallica. And, yeah, Fred Durst just comes on stage talking shit about Mancow, you know, running his mouth about Chicago, how Chicago's, you know, pitching staff for both the Cubs and White Sox suck. And I was drinking water because I did not drink underage in the limo on the way to the concert. And, yeah, and for some reason, Hawthorne Racetrack put lemons in all their water. So when we got there early, and because we showed up in a limo, they asked if we wanted to be in the pit. The pit's, you know, obviously the front section where, you know, only a certain amount of people get to go to. And we were like, you know, probably 4th, 5th, 6th row back from the big-ass stage. And we were right in the dead center. And he starts talking shit, and I was just like, I've really had enough of this. And people started throwing shit and whatnot. And I'm like, fuck it. So I took my half a lemon. For some reason, they put, like, big-ass chunks, and I just whipped it at the stage and hit him right in the dick.
You know this shit was in the news, right?
I know it was.
Like,
Like, it was one of those things where, like,
you're YouTube famous now. They're like, on Greg Cox's show, man, we had to do fucking hit Fred Durst with a lemon. Here comes fucking lawsuit. Fred Durst,
hey,
Discus.
It's 10 years down the road, you can suck my dick. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about it on the news, and I also read about it when I was reading, like, random posts about the concert, and it was one of those things where I was like, you know, I told my buddies, I'm like, that was me when it actually was me. And they're like, yeah, bullshit. I'm like, no, really, it was me.
I'm going to get subpoenaed It's fucking. I don't want to get fucking spinning. He said that on your fucking show, right?
He's lucky it wasn't baseball.
I would have hit him with something harder. If
I don't think anybody in Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland is gonna fucking cops are gonna show up, fucking escort you home.
Anyone listening? I did not.
Especially over
Hit
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst of all.
I will deny it.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Fred
Fuck
Durst
Limp
is a tool.
Bizkit.
Fuck him.
Wes Borland was a good fucking bassist.
He was. He was a guitar player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Was he?
Wes Borland was the guitar player. He had the fucking contacts, made him all creepy.
Was it? Yeah, that's a fucking great. Yeah, but he was cool. He was cool looking. But I wasn't really a big Limp Bizkit fan, but it was definitely the face paint and shit, jumping around like a monkey. I don't know what the fuck he was supposed to be.
I mean, regardless of what anyone says, everyone has a couple Limp Bizkit songs they like. Regardless if they deny it, like as much as anyone else does. Everyone
it's
likes,
a
you know,
guilty
like,
pleasure.
when they first came out, everyone was young enough to be like, "Oh, Nookie's pretty cool," or like break stuff or whatever the fuck. But like, Fred Durst as a person is a fucking douchebag, and I'm sorry.
They're all major.
I'm gonna get fucking sued now for talking shit about Fred Durst.
No. We can't get sued because you had a personal experience.
Yes.
You personally hit him with a fucking limit.
I did.
Dick.
In the dick.
Did he cry? Did he fall down?
He'd bent over, and then they pretty much left the stage. And then we had to wait like an additional 45 minutes for Metallica to come out. But yeah,
those dudes will sue you.
Yeah, Metallica will sue me just.
They will fucking.
They have all the money in the world, but they're like, "Fuck it, we're gonna sue the little guy."
Yeah. We don't need his money. We just want to fuck.
Like the whole Napster fiasco.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous. God,
Yet they leave shit like LimeWire.
Free music.
Right.
That's the crime of the day.
Yeah.
That's why they're.
It always reminds me of the episode of South Park.
Oh, where he takes him. How's he gonna drink?
Yeah.
Golden.
Yeah, and they showing them in the big ass mansion.
He's like crying
With like the kid driving a Mercedes and whatever the fuck else, and it's like, you know, yeah, you know, music to an extent. Some musicians have it that great.
Well, once you get that big, I think you should be like public consumption. Like the family of George Washington can't make fun of us, or Andrew Jackson can't fucking come after anybody for saying he fucked his slaves and had kids with them. I mean, even though it's true, but they can't come after you for like slander their name. But I mean, nowadays everybody's trying to sue everyone. So you know, I did give you guys that little briefing at the beginning.
Society.
Don't say bad things about people unless you have like knowledge.
Yeah.
But no, you have knowledge of fucking Fred Durst, so fucking hit him in the dick. So, bam, we can talk about Fred Durst.
The one thing I like,
he was being a dick.
especially about some musicians, like some musicians will laugh at the fact that you can get their music before it gets released on CD. Like one of my favorite bands, and I've met the guitar player and the lead singer of this band. I went and saw them out in Chicago, and it was right before their second CD released. And everyone in the audience was like already singing the songs, and the CD came out the day of the show. And they're like, I find it hilarious that this CD isn't out yet all you fuckers know the words. So like, quit stealing our shit. But in all honesty, we really don't care. That's just you helping us out. But, you know, that's what it is. You know, you should, to an extent, you know, take pride that you have people that care enough to find ways to get your music. You know, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you know, music in general is, you know, true musicians do it for the love of playing music. They don't do it to make money.
There's a really good band out of San Diego, Lady Dottie and the Diamonds, and even when they were a house band out at the Tower Bar in San Diego, up in North Park, we used to just go see them because we really liked them, and we got their first LP and everything.
Yeah. And
they played the San Diego Music Festival, and now they're on iTunes, and now I can download the art.
Yeah.
I already got the music, but it's a little rough. Their stuff you can actually download is a lot cleaner, but still, I mean, we had their LP.
Yeah.
We were watching them on YouTube. You know, we're following them and on MySpace of all fucking places.
I love how they're trying to bring MySpace back too. It's just like stop,
just quit, done. Man, after they pulled that like Zeus fiasco, whatever the fuck it was, turn it into a dating site. Give up.
Yep.
People fucking each other off of Craigslist. You ain't gonna make it.
Have you actually ever read some of the postings on Craigslist?
Yeah.
we went out for my birthday last year, and it was me, Dennis, my drummer Doug, my singer, and my drummer in my other band Doug, my singer in my other band John, and then some of my other friends that used to hang out at the warehouse. And we go to Gauchos because at Gauchos they do for your birthday. You have to bring 3 people, but you get your meal for free.
Oh, we had a whole group because we did it for both of our birthdays.
So we're sitting there, and the entire drive to this place, my drummer, for some odd reason, is just looking up hilarious sex postings on Craigslist. And there's one that's like, I'll meet you in the parking lot of Walmart. And like, just like all this random shit. And I was just like, this is completely obnoxious, but hilarious at the same time.
Some of the people are fucking straight up serious.
Yeah.
And I just recently started checking out like Vine and shit like that. All the shit that I keep getting referred to go look at is all fucking like chicks masturbating with hairbrushes and shit like this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like a bunch of the taglines would be like, what's all this about fucking hairbrushes? And then as the video loads on my fucking iPod, it's like, chick masturbating with a hairbrush. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? Like, I could see, like, people fucking on there or whatever. Fucking a hairbrush.
Yeah.
Like, fucking rubber deck or something. Fuck out.
Yeah, right.
You gotta run that thing through your hair later, lady. She's fucking splooshing all over it and fucking shit. You know you gotta use that. I mean, you gotta use it later. Unless you got hairbrushes in stock. Fucked. That Craigslist shit gets fucking real though sometimes. They fucking... And the casual encounter section.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
What the fuck? Some of the... And they have so many fucking categories from like woman and man to man, training for man for training. It's just like 10 different fucking lines of shit you can search. It's like... There are more categories in that than there are to find a vehicle. It's like, again, back to the internet, creating things so that you could go fuck.
Pretty much.
This fucking shit is ridiculous. And these, Dead Space. Fucking Dead Space. Dead Air. Apologize. Dead Air. I got nothing to fucking say. I mean, that was it. Petered out.
Goes back to the conversation earlier. Selling point of the internet. Everyone fucking.
Porn or trying to get fucked. Fucking your hard drive while it's hooked to a fake vagina. Flashlights. I don't know. It's an hour and a half. It's a good hour and a half. They, yeah. Well, you guys good? Good? I don't know. Oh, we can keep going. That's the end of that. I don't got another topic. We started off on weed. Well, how we got?
Went from
robot
porn.
fuck dolls.
Weed to porn to robot fuck dolls to music to flashlights.
It's bounced all over the place.
Right.
All right. That's a good hour and a half. So, all right, motherfuckers. So, check out LJ Graphics. You guys want to plug?
Prey of Misfortune. You can find us on Facebook and Reverb Nation. You can download our whole first album for free.
Yeah, and then my other project, if you want to check it out, is Hideaway Within. We also have Facebook.
You can find these links here for this show on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, CoxG11B, or Greg Cox. Just search it straight up. And